Hey everyone, this is my Patreon-powered rewatch for the second episode of Restage Dream Days. Now, last episode, Mana transferred to a different school, and she went to the best club she could have possibly have chosen to join, the Yobu. And basically, it's an idol club for all intents and purposes, like they call it the Lyrical Dance Club or whatever, but it's really an idol club, let's be honest. And when she heard the word idol, she was kind of out, but then Sayu pulled her back in with love and affection, and now we're gonna go for that Prism stage together. I think that's pretty much where we're at right now, so let's just see where we go from here. So 3, 2, 1, play. I didn't say anything, I literally just got here. That's what I'm saying, supposedly. Oh no, they said it. That makes more sense. She seems upset about this. Get into Spanish now, me. Maybe she can. I didn't see this meeting. She could be lying for all we know. That's perfectly reasonable. Was their blink in sync with each other? I guess I expected of our idol girls. You seem to know quite a lot about this, I wonder why. Me? You know, that's what I heard from a friend of my neighbor's cousin. Okay, we'll come back later. Yes, I wonder why. So yeah, more members, I think that's what we need now. Basically what you said, so let's go recruit. Maybe those important looking background characters we saw here and there through the last episode. Maybe we could go talk to some of them. You too. Yeah, some of those people. A lot of touching. I really approve of all the touching in the opening. I really do love the art of this show so much. The character designs, all the girls are very cute. Like all of them, pretty much. Whew. There's that stage. Some girls have fans, some girls have guns. So, nothing more than a water flea. Very sad. Well, you have to. That's the first step to getting there, is to believe. To imagine. Please do. It's so much easier to say. Finally. Now we are true friends. Yeah, that's still our priority, guys. So let's go look around. It could be. That sounds like a lot of fun. We're not ready for a full live, so let's keep it mini for now. It's a great idea, really. Yes, that's generally what idols do. It's a mini one, so it should be easier. I'm so sorry for existing in the wrong spot. I'll move right away. Of course, if it was my desk, I would have appreciated it. much more. She's got her Yuri goggles on. Episode title drop, more or less. I think she's picking a fight. Well, she's gone. Guess we'll never find out. Doesn't mean I know who she is. Maybe we could go ask her to be an idol. Just a thought. You just missed her. If you had sat on her desk, you would have seen her. That's the secret that Sayu used. It's all over. Yeah, she's got to push it onto us. Or she does. Well, we have a chance to ask about the water fleet comment. And possibly to be an idol. Depending on how much time we have. I feel like it's gonna shoot a laser beam at me. We have something for you. Please open the door. Yeah, we had to confirm you actually are getting it. No cheating. Jeez, how many locks do you have? Come on. Okay, now stick your foot in the door so you can't close it. No, it's rude of you to not happily accept the thing we went out of our way to give you. Well, of course. Just doesn't everyone know about them? Oh, this room. Wow, they're like cat girls. Those two back to back look pretty nice. Oh, jeez. Yeah. How much does this girl like her security? She has a pretty nice room, though. A little bit. You could call me a casual fan. But you know she go to a guy something or other over there. I don't think she was ready for that question. But you know you want to. We need members, please. No, don't Kotowadu me. Yeah, being an idol and liking them are two different things, but we'll get her. Sure you can. Nobody will scold you for it. But we haven't convinced you yet, so it can't be over. No, idols are not fun and games. It's serious business. And we are going to win that eventually. Okay, well, we're not giving up. We will be back. We will not give up on you. As we can tell, deep down, you want to do it. But you gotta play hard to get. I only saw about 10% of it, but great. Don't worry, once she sees our mini live, I'm sure she will be on board. Okay. Yeah, that's... I mean, it's not the most fancy stage ever, but it is a stage for all intents and purposes. It certainly works. Yeah, we are totally students, so it all just kind of works out. Yeah, you can't say no if I go through the proper channels, can you, me? Getting on that stage. Just don't pass out. An audience of 2. But, you know, the trauma's real. You're okay, Mana. Your friends will help you get through this. But yeah, she's obviously not completely fine now. Someone did her research. But she has her channels. Secret ones, which would be less secret if I told you. That is such a nice school. Yeah, somebody that really wants to be an idol wouldn't transfer to our school. Oh, okay. I guess we're going back already. I came for another visit. Can I borrow an idol poster? Right, bring her the disc. Because that's what's supposed to persuade her. And what century do you live in? It's all digital now. Really? Once you listen to it, you have to join us. We could sure use your help with it. That would explain all the locks. She a mushroom. That was cute. Idols. That's always what gives you the strength to keep going on in life, isn't it? The world is dark and full of terrors, but idols make it all better. Doesn't everyone? It's pretty important, you know? Like the reflection of the screen in her eyes. Well, how could they do such a thing? They make my life seem so simple. But then she met Sayu. Yeah, so she's doing it with Sayu, she wants to do it. I'll even give you a direct response if you're in the audience. It's okay, you took the disc. That was more progress than I expected. And now we just have to wait for our passion for idols to get through to her. She even drew on it. But yeah, she should have given you a flashlight with an MP3, obviously. Power of love right there. Always. It is kind of a magical thing, isn't it? Oh, there you go. Now it's all better. Everything will be fine as long as you're holding hands. The world is not a scary place anymore. Yeah, you're almost there. It's almost there, Mana. Just a few more steps. There you go. I knew you could do it. And you're still holding on. Don't let your fear of the stage stop you from experiencing this with Sayu. Man, this really is just such beautiful hand-holding. About heart attack inducing. And what are you doing over there, me? Scheming something evil, I'm sure, me. And yeah, there's the Hiragi, also thinking about something. Oh, that is a great poster. That's so much better than my art. Wish I could draw half that well. I don't trust that look, me. I'm not gonna lie, that shot at first looks like she's fondling. Which, if that's how they get warmed up for a stage performance, that's okay. Gets the blood flowing, you know? But yeah, we have problems. Friggin' me. Well, that's your opinion. But we don't give up like that. Don't, however, me. Frickin' student council shenanigans. Yeah, of course she has more bad news. You are so unfair. Yeah, could you please stop bullying us, Minori? What did we ever do to you? You can't cancel it. You might be able to negatively affect our audience count and performance quality, but you can't stop it from happening. We got one customer, one guest. Yeah, don't underestimate Hiragi. She can make things happen. And yeah, there you go. Permission. It was always there. I'm surprised you missed it. Well, get wrecked, Minoni. Let's get started. Gotta plug in, move some dials around, and begin. Now it's gotta wait for people to hear it and show up. It's fine, you know. Nobody expects a big audience in their first performance, okay? Plus, yeah, they're gonna hear it. They're gonna come. If you build it, they will come. And we begin. They very much are. Like those two were just looking at each other. So much good choreography in this one. There's a Sagebu, whatever the word is, girl, survival game. Yeah, even she's into it. After helping them with this much, you can't possibly not join. Even she is getting into it, despite her sabotaging attempts. We have a pretty good audience for our first performance. 10 out of 10, would watch again. Future Prism stage winners right here, so. That's how you end off a performance right there. Just a group hug. With a group being 2 people. I'm sure plenty's on her mind right about now. And they're still just on the stage holding hands. Just the amount of I enjoy the amount of skinship between those 2. Yeah, we couldn't have done it without you. I know, right? My sentiment exactly. Yes, you have our permission. Just jump on in. Wow. Oh, that smile is too pure. Just melts away everything else. And just like that, we got our first performance and our new member. Slash sound engineer, you know. But yeah, freaking Minori trying to sabotage it all because she doesn't think they're worthy of the stage or whatever her reason was. Ayaku Mate Chita. Should have started trying to read that earlier. Happy times. I do quite like the idea. The music's good, and we just kind of just always panning the camera around on various pictures. Pretty cool. And the pictures themselves are quite good, so. Like a big old scrapbook of our adventures. Didn't I say I wasn't interested? You might have said that, but, you know, a lot of people aren't honest with their feelings in this show. It's something I've kind of noticed. But anyway, that is the end of the episode, so. Yeah, that was the second episode of Restage Dream Days. And this episode, we had already kind of established our 3-person group. But, you know, we went over to the student council basically to tell them, like, hey, you can't disband us, we got a new member and we're awesome. But then she's like, no, I totally can do that because you don't got enough members. You need more. Like, what exactly was said there? I kind of don't remember now. It was something like that, though. Yeah, well... Yeah, they basically came there to say that, yeah, they got a new member. Yeah, but now we have one more member of the club. And you can call it the Dismemberment of our club. So yes, I really did believe that one more member would have done it. But no, that was not how it worked at all. Apparently you need like 5. I just want to make sure I wasn't misremembering any of that. Because, you know, how could they not know how many members they needed to be a real club? So, but whatever, they're silly. I'll let it go. But point is, I need 5, so after Minori over here spent a while talking about in detail about this idol thing that she supposedly doesn't care about, we went off to go find our other member. And we kind of saw her pretty early on, because she came into the classroom to get her stuff. However, Sayu was kind of sitting on a chair, so she's like, "Hey, Sayu, could you like move real quick? You kind of gotta get in the way. I gotta get my stuff." I did appreciate the zoom in on her legs as she got off of the desk. Very, very well done there. And then she whipped out her idol viewer thingy to see her potential, and also various other facts like the height 153. B-S72, I'm not sure what that means. Blood type O. Birth. Is it 4.23? Oh, April 23rd. 11. Heart. A lot of random stats on there, you know. Basically a water flea is what you called her. Very sad. But we had an excuse to talk to her because Sensei just walks in and says, "Hey, oh no, I missed her. I was going to give her this thing. What do I do?" "Oh, hey, you're students that I can force to do my job for me. Here, take it. Go do that." So then they proceeded to go do that. So they went to her house, which is just very, very secure, you know. I think it's supposed to be representative, symbolic of the walls she puts up in her heart, the walls she puts up around her apartment for protection, you know. I think that's kind of what they were going for. But we eventually got her to let us in, and we saw her room just absolutely filled with idol stuff. You know, this girl that's somewhat into idols. She had a lot of good stuff in there, and like 6 or whatever monitors. Pretty crazy. But she's kind of like the techie girl, so she needs all those monitors. I'm sure every single one of them are invaluable. But they did bring up the idea of, like, you know, becoming an idol with us. However, she wasn't really into the idea. Although it more felt like she didn't think she was worthy is kind of the impression I got, more than not even interested in it, so she initially rejected it. And that's usually how shows go. The characters that we try to get to join our group, they usually have some reason why they don't want to do it, but we get through to them eventually, and we did in this episode. That's nice. So yeah, we had the idea to do a mini live at school, which makes sense. We got to kind of put ourselves out there. We now have enough members to do performances because, well, Mizuha wasn't participating in the performances, and actually now that I think about it, are there any like single idols? Like, I'm used to seeing idol groups and anime and stuff, but I guess you technically could be a solo idol, you know. But I can't remember any anime actually being about a solo idol. Like, I'm trying to think, but I think I've never actually seen that. I mean, I know Kakegurui had a girl that wanted to be an idol, but that was a little bit different. But she was kind of a solo idol. But aside from that, I really can't think of any anime where there was like a solo idol girl. I guess because from a narrative standpoint, like make an entertaining show, you want your main girl to have people to talk to, interact with, work together, chase a dream together. So I can see why group stuff would be more popular, but yeah, it would be nice to see an anime where just about one single idol trying to, you know, be an idol by herself. I guess it just sounds really sad and lonely when you say it out loud like that, but I don't know, just the thing that kind of came to my mind. But anyway, before I got on that tangent, what I was talking about is now that we have 2 members, we can actually do idol performances. So now that we have that, we got to do it. So we tried to go through the proper channels, like get permission and stuff. However, apparently we didn't go far enough because we got permission for the stage and stuff. However, we didn't have permission to put up the posters. We didn't have permission to use the sound equipment or whatever. So just it all kind of fell apart. Luckily, Hiragi, who we gave the disc to, and it's a good thing that Mana did that bit of extra push on her to get her to join us, because without her help, this would have been a complete disaster. But she just wanders in after me, basically just completely rains on their parade. Hiragi just walks in and says, "Hey, you know, I totally got permission to use this equipment and stuff. Like, why don't you go check, you know? It's totally there." And she sees it like, yeah, it's there. It was totally there the whole time. You know, it totally wasn't done by Hiragi just right then with her tech wizardry magic. So when she did that, the sound problem was solved, and it also kind of solved the advertising problem because we didn't need posters around. If people could literally just hear it on the sound system, they could just hear idols singing and think, huh, I wonder where that's coming from. I hear a cute idol girl singing. Let's look around. Oh, they're over there. Hey, let's go check that out. It's a free performance. It's at school, the place we're at anyway, so might as well go check it out. You know, the girls over there are very cute. Let's listen. And that's what happened. It was, considering the bit of a hiccups we had there, I'd say it went pretty well. And throughout the whole experience, Hiiragi finally decided to join us, which is great. That kind of ending smile that she gave was just 10 out of 10, heartwarming, heart-melting, just amazing. And also just Sayu and Mana on stage doing all the hand-holding and hugging was just fantastic. I loved all of that. We need more of that. That's very important. So, yeah, the performance itself is good, of course. That goes without saying. I mean, it's all choreography and stuff we've seen before, but still good. And I think that's pretty much everything I got to say on it, on the episode. We obviously saw a little bit of Kasumi there. You know, she didn't really say anything or do anything in the episode. All she did was walk close enough to the stage to see what was going on, but not close enough as to where she comes across as an audience member. So you can tell pretty clearly that she has something on her mind, and you can tell that we're probably going to recruit her as an idol member as well. And of course we will. Of course we gotta go through her whole arc and convince her just like we did with Hiiragi. Of course she'll be a bit more difficult because she has a gun, you know, but we'll get through her too, don't worry. Man, just the amount of hand-holding and just, it was great. So yeah, we now have one new member. We have a little bit more of experience actually on stage in front of others. Mana's made progress getting over her kind of stage issues. And I'd say, you know, we're at a pretty good spot. Considering we're all in episode 2, I'd say our group is coming along very nicely. So now we just have to keep working hard and eventually we'll get to that Prism stage. That's all there is to it. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.